Folks, we're doing a little adventure this weekend. We are staying in a little tiny house. It's 120 square feet with a little loft for a bed. This is something that we've considered getting for ourselves in the future, so we figure we'd come up here and try this one out and see how it works. And yeah, we just got here. Let's go take a look. This is a pretty cool little place. I think we're going to have a good time here. Good experience experiencing the tiny house living. This is basically kind of a converted shed that they've made into a little cabin. So I guess we're going to get moved in. Okay, for dinner we're going all out with sandwiches. All right, we're going to go on a little hike here.
The bench trail.
The bench trail. Alright, they said the trail ends at a rock scramble, so I suppose this is it. We just got to get up there. We made it to the top, quite the good view. You got the east here. You can kind of see the front range where the plains start out there. Then to the other side, more Rocky Mountains. There's definitely been some moose up this way. On our way back, we noticed these moose droppings right next to the place we're staying.
There's a mama moose and a baby moose outside of our window.
The coyotes are really howling tonight. All right, today is a big day for us. Not only is it me and Colette's 23rd wedding anniversary, happy anniversary to us, but also I am a tribal member of Cherokee Nation, and I live in Colorado, and today there is an at-large meeting for Cherokee members in Estes Park, Colorado, which is not far from this cabin that we're staying at. So we're going to go there. I've been to these before. They're fun. You get to meet and talk with the chief, the deputy chief, meet the council members. It's going to be a good time. And then after that, we're planning on going hiking at a place close by that we've never been to, so it should be a good day. Let's go. The Cherokee gathering was amazing as always. I didn't take a lot of video or anything. It's just not the type of thing where I felt that I would do that. But I did want to highlight some of the experience that we had there, listening to Chief Hoskins speak. He's such a great speaker, a good chief, getting to meet him. We did get our picture with him here. This is the second time that I've got to meet him and talk with him a little bit, and he's a very good guy. The highlight of the thing was Tommy Wildcat, the flute player. We got there, I felt right on time, but apparently he kicked off the thing by playing the flute. and we missed it, which I didn't know. I did go up to him. I asked if he was going to be playing. He explained that he already had. I expressed my disappointment. He said, well, here, let me play for you now. He pulled out his flute and gave Colette and I a little private concert, which was amazing. I was just kind of mesmerized watching his fingers move, and it was really special. It was something that I just took time to enjoy. I didn't feel like I needed to pull out my camera and make a big thing out of it. It was really cool. But one of the coolest things is I ended up walking out of there with one of his handmade flutes signed by him. I've been playing it. I'm not real good at it, but I've been playing it and enjoying it. And I'm going to treasure that flute for a long, long time. So all in all, that was a very good experience here. All right, let's get up and go hiking. We're at about 11,000 feet in elevation. The fish are jumping. They've been jumping along the way, and I kind of regret not bringing my pole, my fly rod. But now I have a place to come in the future. So this was an interesting weekend for us. We really enjoyed this tiny cabin, especially because this is something we've considered doing for ourselves. We live real close, reasonably close to this area, to the mountains in general, and we have thought about buying some property, putting up a little tiny cabin like this, just to have our getaway and hopefully slowly kind of build up and move there someday. So reflecting on our time here, there's a couple things that I learned. One is 10 by 12 is definitely not big enough to live in. It was fine for the weekend, but we were thinking if we kind of had two of these put together, just like a 12 by 20, we could probably do it. So that gave us a good sense of size. The other thing is I'm 6'2", and I don't know how many times I bumped my head going in and out of this thing. So I'll either have to get used to that, or we'll have to come up with a higher door to get in, because my head's a little bruised. Other than that though, we really enjoyed it up here. It's the type of life that we're looking for. It was a great experience, a good weekend. So that was kind of our impression on it anyway. So we're going to wrap up our trip by heading down to Nederland, which is a little town close by. It's kind of known to be kind of a little Colorado hippie town, hippie-ish, but we're going to try and find some place to have lunch, have a little time in that town, and then head on home to our chickens and our dogs and our kids. And we'll see you next time.